Hello everyone, welcome back to Pretending to be Wizards. This is Chapter 4, the part where he kills you, of our One Piece campaign. And here, playing is...
I am all of the made-up parts on my resume, but they're honest. Kayla.
I'm a frosty can of ginger ale. Carter.
And I'm the logistical problems of life on Mars, Sid. And we are here at the second floor of Impel Down. The very last, where you guys left off. Everyone was in a powwow, getting healed, about ready to leave. So you guys look at the lift to the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
You see that it has two chains. One lift is down at the bottom.
I'm sorry.
One lift is down at the bottom. It's just a little pod that you guys can all step into and rise up. And the other lift is currently at the top. It doesn't look like the Northern Dragons are going to be able to join you just yet, but they will make their way out when they can. I don't think that they'll be able to help you in the coming battles, but you do still have Eva and Jinbei.
Nice.
Is there anything you'd like to ask them before you step into the elevator?
Oh, man.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't remember what the top floor looks like. How much trouble are we going to be in?
Jinbei responds, from what I remember, it's just the lobby. I'm sure they're waiting for us, though.
Right. They?
I wouldn't suspect the Marines to leave all of this alone.
No, but like you said, they just do you think it's just the Marines or like?
Probably.
Okay, we can do this.
The Marines and what remains of the jailers of this prison.
We can do this. I believe.
All right. I'm with you.
Eva, how you feeling?
Marvelous, darling.
Hell, all right.
Good.
That makes one of us.
I can't say that I've had a good time waiting here.
Well, it'll be the first thing you do whenever you get out.
Well, I must go reclaim my kingdom. I am a queen, after all.
That's fair. You are absolutely
Fuck
correct.
yeah.
Jinbei, you're still on board with coming with us, right?
Seems like the only place to go, but also the safest.
Good.
Yeah, let's just get up there. I don't know the guys.
Okay. It's going to be a little bit of story time. Alright. So you guys step onto the lift out. There's just a big lever that sends it up to the top. Jinbei goes ahead and initiates it and sends you guys up. As you ascend...
the rope breaks and we all die because we
Another-
didn't check it. Oh no! Oh no!
Way to go.
Game over!
Way to go, guys. You did
Bye,
not
guys.
check the goddamn
Bye.
elevator.
We've been pretending to be wizards and we didn't do a good job.
Yeah, this is why you guys haven't been investigating checking anything.
Fuck!
Okay. But as you guys ascend, you start to notice the chains on the opposite lifts start moving. As you guys are ascending, another elevator is coming down. You guys are moving pretty quick, but as it passes, you see 5 people in the elevator, and one man you recognize instantly facing forward, with a scraggly beard, a big portly belly, and the shittiest smile you've ever seen, and that is Marshall D. Teach Blackbeard and his crew are heading down the other side of the lift. They didn't seem to look over at you. But as you guys ascend, you reach the...
At first, I was going to be really excited. I was like, and then it got really bad real quick. Oh, no.
And his face would be infamous enough. You'd probably recognize him from his one posters.
Okay.
He's a pretty big deal. This is Blackbeard of the Blackbeard Pirates. Recently ascended to the state of Warlord, taking Jinbei's previous position.
Why would he be... Hold on. Hey,
Probably
Grant.
because he wants me in prison. He's the one probably behind all this nonsense, right?
Hey, Granna,
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. Are we past him by now?
Yeah, it was pretty quick. It was a pretty quick moment, and then, just like that, you guys can't see each other anymore.
Grinnin is extremely nervous.
The fuck you think he's doing here?
If I had to take a guess, he'd probably put us here. He's not a good person.
He really got it out for the Whitebeards?
Listen. It's bad.
Whitebeards, Blackbeards, I don't know why.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we're actually called the Newgate Pirates. I've just been calling us the wrong thing this entire time.
Oh, the Newgate
you guys,
Pirates?
No, everyone knows you as the Whitebeard Pirates.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
never mind then.
Just
kidding.
Edward Newgate's just the captain.
Yeah, and so, like, you guys kind of like to team up with, like, the Chocolate Pirates and the Caramel Pirates and the Peanut Pirates.
There's a guy who's been calling himself Brownbeard the whole time that's claims to be the son of Whitebeard, but...
I don't have a brother, so I mean...
Well,
I mean, like,
yeah.
I have brothers, but they're not my real brother.
No, it's okay.
Doesn't
We can
matter.
just shit on my joke. It's cool. we can ignore it. We can ignore it.
Yep,
That's what we're gonna do.
There's a set of strawberry pirates, and together it's the Neapolitan Coalition. And
Okay. I don't need your pity. Let's move on.
So at the top of the lift, you go through. Obviously, it goes straight into a hole that was up in the ceiling, and you enter a space that looks.
Wait, real quick. Was he in handcuffs?
No,
Okay, never mind.
he was not being escorted by anyone either.
Okay.
Okay, I was right. Move on.
And at the top of the lift, you enter a space that is a striking contrast to what you've been seeing throughout the prison. It is you have entered the lobby area of Impel Down. This is the area where the guards go in and out. This is not a imprisonment section of the prison. This is where all the business of the area gets done.
Okay.
My dog's being very cute, but he's about to knock over one of these camera stands. Hey, Henry. Henry, come here, bud. Over here. Okay.
He's just inching closer and closer.
Alright. Fuck. Okay. So we're at the gift shop.
Hi, pretty boy.
And he there it was. And he
Beautiful.
you guys actually don't see anyone. Surprisingly, all you see right out the gate is the path splits in two directions. The area is still round like the previous two floors, and so the wall you see two rings going in opposite directions.
This is somehow worse. What the fuck?
Which path would you like to go down? Left or right?
They went left in the Goofy movie, right? Correct?
Yes. that is-
Yeah, I think we should go left.
Okay, fine, let's go left.
Kay said that.
Okay. Passing over the movie.
It exists. You can't take that from me.
As you start going around the corner, you see a set of doors that have been blasted through, like brute force their way through.
Oh, gee, is everything cloven?
This cloven door, but it is busted through from the direction you guys are going. So this door was open from your side.
Oh, good.
Cool.
And you see some bodies of some Marines left around.
So wait, do you mean to say that somebody kicked the door in and we saw some bodies who once told me the world was gonna... Never mind, don't worry about it. Moving on. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway. So, as you continue, you start to hear the sounds of some fighting. You start to hear what mostly sounds like just people getting beaten and bludgeoned as you're going around the corner.
Do I hear people getting rapiered?
No.
Oh wait, no, because I have his rapier.
Oh.
So...
Oh yeah, we killed that
We
dude.
killed that
Yeah, y'all
guy.
beat Scary Sword
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, that's good.
He's dead. So who else is powerful enough to do all this nonsense?
Yeah.
So as you continue, you start seeing some people in prison stripes fighting with the Marines.
Yeah!
They seem to be running around with marine weapons. They've got these guys in prison stripes have short swords, some spears, and things like that. A couple look like some of the other northern dragons, and mostly you see people from Baroque works running around. Specifically leading the charge is Mr. Bonclay.
Good.
Running ahead, just kicking the shit out of some Marines as he charges through, leading this whole prison break. He spots you guys, and
Man, where were we standing with him?
No,
you
we
guys
saw
threatened him, but he
I threatened
vanished.
Him, but
Okay.
yeah, and then I had talked to Eva, and Eva said that she would talk to him for me, and
If
so
he reappeared.
if he ever reappeared.
So he turns around. Oh my goodness! I'm glad to see you've made it.
I'm glad to see you're glad.
Trust me, I understand now. I did not recognize you two immediately, and we seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot. But I'm more than grateful for what you have done to free me, and as well as my comrades, because the rest of Baroque Works is there around.
Is Crocodile there?
No.
They left him in the cell.
Oh, yeah,
they didn't even get him out.
We tried. Bone, we tried to get old Croc, but man, they just that lock was just too big.
It was.
That lock was just too big, my dude, and I'm sorry, and I totally would have gotten him if I could.
And not
touch
only
that,
we
door.
told the other Baroque Works pirates where he was
I
and
tried.
how to get him out.
I
But
tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. So like, I'm so sorry.
thank you so much.
Sorry,
damn
so
it.
sorry, Bob.
God damn it. But he looks around confused. He looks towards some of the other members of Baroque, and he's like, I understood that he was freed.
We didn't let him out.
Oh fuck!
No.
Fuck!
Some of the other Baroque pirates were like off to the side. I think 3 handled that. I think some of the other guys went that way.
Oh, that's really great and cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. Good things. I'm glad that
Wonderful.
everyone is working so well together
Wonderful news.
to get this whole thing going, and I'm so happy. We have his jacket hidden in the bag, right? And I'm saying this, Grennan is saying this to Kay, very, trying to be quiet. We have his jacket in the bag, right?
When did we take his jacket?
It was in the
bag. It was in the big
confiscated
room.
items.
Oh, good lord, yeah. I Pac-Man'd it.
Good.
I just ran through there with that bag of holdings.
Right, okay.
I check. It's in there, right?
Good.
Yes.
It's in. Okay.
But, cover it up a little bit more so no one can see it, in the event the bag gets compensated.
Jinbei is a little surprised to see Baroque Works recognize you, but Eva assures him the more the merrier in this situation. The enemy of my enemy and all that.
Yep.
So, Bonclay says, our group got split up. We didn't know which way to go, so we're both trying each way.
That's cool.
So,
Well,
do you wish to go with Bonclay, or do you want to move ahead without them, or do you want to just go with the group?
I'm gonna look over at Eva and Jinbo or Jinbei.
Jimbo? I'm gonna look over there at Jinbo the Fishman.
Jimbo Fishman.
well, how was school today, Jimbo?
I'm sorry.
You do any experiments?
Good night, Jimbo. I'm sorry. That went down a whole rabbit hole.
It was fine, Dad. Like, what are you doing?
Anyway.
Oh yes, these anime hillbillies
I'm gonna go carve ducks in my shed now, Jimbo. I love you. Bye.
from One Piece Appalachia.
Or Nickelodeon, either way.
Anyways, so do they have a specific mindset of where they should go?
You guys, there's only one path, and they assume going with more allies would probably be better.
Okay, so then
I
stay
agree
here
with
and
that.
help clear this part, and then...
It's mostly clear. They were fighting through a group of Marines, and they seem to have cleared it before they spotted you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Hence the conversation we just had with him.
That's fair. No, I was just being like swords and bodies like flying, and I was just like, "Wah!"
Oh.
Like as we're having this very civil
Yeah.
conversation.
Oh, that's good too. But no.
So I turn to Bone Clay and I say, in the words of our great and glorious Queen Eva, the more the merrier. Shall we continue down this hallway?
Eva just finally just claps. It's like 3 times. So that's an excited clap. Alright. More the merrier. Let's go.
And we all adventure down the hallway.
And so you guys continue. There's another set of large doors that appear to be sealed a little tighter. They've had some more time to reinforce it. But
So
there's
these aren't cloven doors yet.
not yet. But there's likely some enemies on the other side. Do you want to help in the opening efforts, I guess?
I'm gonna take my rapier and I'm gonna summon the what's his name? The dead guy.
all the power of
All the power.
the rage of Shiryu.
The rage of Shiryu, and I'm going to slice the door open.
The quiet southern rage of Shiryu.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a I don't think roll me a dex check, just flat dexterity. It wouldn't be fair to make the finesse weapon have to do strength.
Okay. 10 plus 5 plus 12 to hit.
Not to hit, just straight dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Not an attack, just a
So then,
dexterity.
yeah, 10 plus 5, 15.
15.
Hit the door and it bounces back at me in the face.
You get a good strike on it. You swing down right at the seam of the door,
Mhm.
and you hear the mechanisms of the door break. So any lock and everything has been broken and is no longer holding the door.
Mhm.
But as you push, there's something on the other side holding it. Bone Clay just looks towards the rest of Baroque and second verse, boys, and they're gonna try and just ram the door down.
Got it.
I think Jinbei is going to assist with them as well.
Can I assist?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
You guys want to jump in? It's strength check.
12.
Oh, that's what? Really?
12.
Okay. Both the group and Jinbei rolled a 12 as well.
And then I rolled a 17 plus
Oh, nice.
1, so 18.
Yeah, y'all got plenty, but it's just like there were 3 12s in that roll.
We did it.
So y'all bust through, and some Marines just go flying, but these guys aren't actually in guard uniform. They are in standard Marine attire. So people that have probably been sent in as damage control. A new force of Marines has been sent in. But he's just in normal. You see some guys in normal Marine, but you also see 2 more of those guards in black armor. That are waiting there. You'll see this room is a corner. You come through the door, and then there's another door directly to your right as you enter.
Okay.
Can I roll? They're humanoid, right?
Yes.
They would be humanoid. Okay. I want to roll a history check on the black armored people with advantage because of my thing.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, cool. 18 plus...
What would you like to know about them?
So 18 plus 3, so that's a modified 21. I want to know what they can do,
Okay.
and I want to know what they can do in a fight.
So since you fought them once before already,
Mhm.
and gotten a good look at them in light, so you can see these guys are some pretty hefty guards. They are obviously armed with large glaives, and these 2 also seem to have some crossbows on them, but
Okay.
are not, but are obviously holding their large weapons. They're known to use some feats of magic, mostly to power up their weapons.
Okay.
And also can have a lot of menace, like a lot of presence, and can frighten and use that against weaker enemies.
Okay. Do they have any area attacks?
They do not.
Cool.
And at that point, do you relay that to everyone? Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bone Clay turns to you guys and says, "As thanks for what you have done, leave this to us. You should go through that door. We'll catch up." And so the Baroque works. You know, these guys are not the most powerful, but they've got the numbers right now. We're talking 15 or 16 guys with you.
Oh, shit.
As
Okay.
well as Bone Clay, who is a competent warrior
Nice.
on all his own.
Is
Okay.
number 3 in there too?
Number 3 is not with you guys.
Okay.
We haven't seen him yet, have we?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not since you left him back at the cell.
Okay.
I look at Bone Clay and I'm like, hey,
Yes?
you're the bone. Is it n or m? You're the.
B-O-N.
Okay. I'm sorry, man. This would have landed a lot better if I forgot. I've just been calling you Bone this whole time, because I couldn't tell.
Alright.
You're the Bond.
He's the good.
Yes.
And you know what? And all the other pirates, all the other Baroque Works pirates around just support you and are like, yeah! And so it's sort of like the cheering in a bar type thing where like everyone just gets in on it, and so yeah.
Half
And
of
so-
them also weren't sure.
Yeah. They're all just like, Bond, and you know. And the Blackguards just kind of look at each other and are a little confused and are like,
You're gonna die soon. He's
Yeah.
a really cool dude. Bye. And then we go.
okay. And so you, they ready their weapons, but as you, Jinbei, and Eva start heading towards the door, they're moving to intercept, and then this dynamic roundhouse just lays one of them out from Bone Clay as he takes his stance, and the others raise their weapons towards the other Blackguard. You guys pass through the door, and it closes behind you. You don't see the rest of the fight, but you have high hopes after seeing that display.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
As those doors open, you see a large room with the military insignia on the floor. It's a very big dome. The whole area seems to be wood floors and everything, and when you enter, directly across is another door similar to the ones you just came in from, and to your left are a set of enormous round double doors with the marine insignia, and at the top it says, "Abandon hope, all ye who enter." And this room is known as the Gate to Hell.
Cool.
And standing directly at the center of the door, staring down another man, is the Warden Magellan. He is a colossal figure. He is, looking at this man, he is an imposing figure in and of himself. He is he has this bushy beard and sideburns, wearing sort of a black Napoleonic hat, seems to have some ram's horns and black wings, and standing there with his arms crossed, staring at another man with a hook for a left hand and wearing a black fur coat. His hair slicked back, and just notices you guys enter,
Wait, where'd it grow?
and smoking a cigar.
Where did he get the fur coat? We got it from.
I don't know where he got the cigar from either, but he is standing there, takes the cigar out of his mouth, looks, "Nice of you to join us." And you see this hook, he can sweep his hook out from under his coat. Thought I would have to handle this myself. Puts the cigar back in his mouth and nods you guys to come on over.
I look over to Kay and I'm like, you have his jacket in the bag, right?
Yeah, I got it. Hey,
Where did he get this one?
Hey, good question. Before we get closer to him, I just want to be sure. Right now, he's our bud, okay? Like, right now, he's our bud. This is not two enemies. This is our bud, because he wants to kill Magellan. Yeah? I know, Gren, but hey, he's our bud right now.
Oh, okay. He's still not getting that coat, though.
Please, God, he's our bud.
He's our friend.
Thank you.
He's our friend, but he's not getting his coat back.
I get. Well, whatever it takes, my dude.
Damn it.
He doesn't seem to need that coat back.
Yeah, it's true.
He clearly found a new one.
He found a
somewhere.
new one.
Okay, I put it on. I put on the coat, and I'm like, I'm with you, bud.
Do you guys approach him?
Yeah, we get closer to this scene, and I'm like, I'm on your team. I'm on your team,
Do you have
Prot.
his coat on? You have his
I pull it out of the bag of holding, and I put it on.
So,
I'm so mad.
I'm gonna be honest. Crocodile doesn't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
he kind of side eyes you and just looks at you for a minute and goes, "That's a nice coat."
Yeah, how'd you get that one? I was like, yeah, where'd you get yours?
Brought it with me.
Where did that one come from?
You like have it hidden up your ass or something? What are you talking about?
Seems like questions you'll need to be asking right now.
Jesus Christ, you did. You know what?
Respect.
Loving it. Loving it. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I'm a fan. Yeah.
He looks over at your allies. Jinbei. Always a pleasure. And Jinbei just kind of grunts and gets into stance facing Magellan. This moment's a little anime. Magellan's just sort of acting as the wall. He's like, if you are going to go through this gate, you're going to have to go straight through me. And Crocodile was flexing, but he's still wary of this enemy.
Mm-hmm. So I score up right next to Crocodile.
Oh. Okay.
I
hop up on the other side.
I get on the side that's next to his hand, and I go his actual hand, not his hook hand.
His right side.
And
his biological hand, not his adoptive hand.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
And I go, Dial. I lift my hand up to fist bumping.
Oh.
Roll me a persuasion check.
$14.
No time for that, Goku.
Crocodile looks down at you. Wake breaker.
We in this together or not?
For now.
I lift my hand up for him a little more.
You know, I don't have any fight with you, and I appreciate what you did for my men.
Mm-hmm.
And me and your dad go way back.
I know this. And I'm not my father right now.
But calling us friends would be a little gracious right now.
I understand.
And he's not going to fist bump you.
Damn it.
I'm like, okay, team. Enough of that. I'm so uncomfortable. Thank you.
Magellan decides to chime in at this point.
Of course he does.
You see, he draws out his hands. You see that he's wearing what looks to be like slitted steel gloves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's scaled over his hands. So it's like he's got these metal, I want to say like sort of like plate gloves
Mm-hmm.
on his hands. and he's flexing out.
Like a suit of armor, gloves.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
So gauntlets.
Gauntlets and bracers or some shit.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Coifs.
And so he looks at the new batch of enemies that have appeared. Yes. I must say, looks like I have to find some new staff members. And then he brings his hand and his fist together.
And it slices through his hand. No, I'm kidding.
Behind him, this black sludge starts to rise from his wings and his back. And coming out in multiple streams, it forms the shape of a hydra with 8 heads.
Beautiful.
I look at him and say, "You hiring?"
The hydra, not in the mood for jokes at the time. The hydra steps away from him.
Ah, crap.
And stands in front of him. And now you have a little bit more to deal with at this point. This large creature is dripping sludge and venom, but seems to be acting on its own. While Magellan himself, his armor has become bounded and covered in the same sludge. If you guys would like to roll a little history on the powers of Magellan, you guys can do that.
Aww.
13 plus 7. Oh, 20. It was a modified 20.
I get advantage on giants, right?
Not a giant.
On humanoids.
Not a humanoid.
Magellan isn't a giant or a humanoid?
Nope. Not for his monster card purposes.
Fucking fine.
He is going to be much meaner than that.
Alright, well. That's a 9.
Well, modified 20 is pretty good. Magellan's...
Let's make it clear. You're much meaner than that. Not him. Like, we know he's mean.
So Magellan's power is venom. He's not a Logia type like you guys, which you guys can become your elemental power. He produces his power. He produces venom and acid from his body.
Ew.
And he has trained to create the shape of the Hydra that can always, so that he can fight and be watched on all sides.
So I'm guessing that means it's not a spell and it doesn't require concentration. Okay.
It's more like a familiar.
Okay.
And I believe with that, it's time to roll initiative. This is it, you guys.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh! My initiative roll, are you ready? Is a 29.
29. Right on.
That is a 15 plus...
Grin D Wakebreaker, here to destroy shit.
Modified 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here to destroy shit and wreck
And
your
Henri.
fucking day.
Henri is 9.
Good.
Alright, let's roll all these NPCs. Alright. Okay.
While we're waiting and rolling, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at P2BW1, so that way you can be caught up with all of the cool and fun things that we are doing behind the scenes.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, if they were sponsoring us.
Geez, what did I give Crocodile?
And then also don't forget, follow us or become a Patreon at patreon.com/P2BW.
What the hell is Crocodile doing? He's been ready to fight for like a few minutes before you guys appeared. He didn't get as high as you, but he is second in the order. and the Hydra.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, put it in the comments if you would be interested in seeing the books that we make to be able to play our campaigns, and if you would be interested in getting those for your campaigns at home.
We make books.
We might be.
No,
It's a thing that
the,
we're considering.
The planning is to like show our work process.
Mhm.
I was thinking after this, for those listening to the podcast, and if you were to jump over to the podcast, there'll be an audio only version of us just talking, doing a talk back at the end of our campaign of what all y'all thought and how I did everything and things like
Oh,
that.
well then in that case,
That's what
for
we're-
my next for the next campaign that I'm doing, if you follow through with us and are interested in my campaign, I am writing everything out. So that way you can be able to play my campaign with your friends at home.
Cool.
I'm not gonna write down anything. I'm gonna take it to the grave. Fuck you.
His will be at Paiza.com as the playtest.
Yeah, no, it's literally all gonna be written down already for me.
So with that, let's get on to the fight with the big bad.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, beginning combat, it looks like ready to get the jump into the action is Grinnin and Crocodile.
Yeah.
So Grinnin, you go first. Take your action first. You're a little faster.
All right. So.
And so what you have is Magellan standing with his back to the door, and in front of him by about 10 feet is the Hydra.
Okay.
Magellan would be large. The Hydra would be huge.
Okay. So I'm going to. Okay, wait. Real quick before we go. Can I ask if the Hydra and Magellan have, like, because you said he was like a familiar, right?
Yeah.
If they have a connecting, like, lifespan thing. So, like, if...
You do not know that.
Damn it. Okay, I guess I attack the Hydra then. I'm gonna attack the Hydra first with my rapier. No, with my trident.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So that is a first turn critical sneak attack.
5. Plus. Let's see.
Yeah. So figure it, then double it.
Oh, I forgot to add what
Wait, 15.
D's I need to put for.
D6 is for sneak attack. D8 is for rapier. / trident.
Right. We said D8.
You said the trident first, not the.
Yeah, the trident first.
Okay.
It was a D8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So we got 6. Plus 6 is 12. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 3 is 21. Plus 7.
28.
And then I need to roll a second D8 for green flame bait, right?
Yeah, another D8 for you.
Okay, so then that is my bad. I forgot. Okay. 21 plus 4, 25.
25 and your modifiers.
Wait, hold on.
Plus 7.
It was 28 before that D8.
How was it 28 before the
32.
Yeah, you rolled. You had some modifier on it, and so you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the modifiers already. Okay.
D8? Okay.
So, 24 plus modifiers is.
Plus 7 on the trident for damage.
Okay, so 21.
So it would have been
31,
25.
30. Sorry.
It would have been 25 plus 7.
Okay, so 32.
32.
So 64 damage.
64 points of damage.
Alright.
And then dual wielder, so I would like to make a second attack with my rapier.
Okay.
And that is a 12 plus 12 to hit, so 24.
Hits.
Okay? And then, so I don't get a sneak attack on that one.
No.
Okay,
But
but
it is a +3 rating.
right. And then, do I also roll with green flame blade for that one?
Yes.
Okay. So then 2d8s plus 8. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 8 is 16, 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Not good. So you start off the battle. You and Crocodile start running out. You get there first, and you swing your trident wide, and you catch one of the heads on the downswing, and on the back up, you catch one right under the jaw. Mm-hmm. And so 2 of the heads have been thrown off of the Hydra.
That's dope.
And
oh wait, 2 heads?
2 heads have been thrown off of the Hydra, and then
oh no, it's a Hydra.
You swing your rapier, and with its glowing hum, you swing down on one of the heads as it was trying to swing back towards you to reply, and you lop off that 3rd head for your turn. So the Hydra has 5 heads right now. And then Crocodile is going to...
I should have specified I don't want to attack its heads.
You don't have a choice.
Damn it.
Not how the Hydra's abilities work. Okay.
Not
So
with the head slicing thing.
Immediately for his bonus action, Crocodile goes into a rage. From his body, a sandstorm erupts, and he flies across the room with his hook and his other hand becoming a blade of sand. And he swipes his hook and his bladed hand through as he goes across. He tries to attack twice, that hits, and the bladed hand does not. Okay, so, he swings through with his hook and catches, doing, what did I say his attack was? It is a more pick. 3, 8 plus 2d8s. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it is, he does 22 damage with his hook and rips one of the heads down. It doesn't die, but it is bleeding venom, and as he swings his blade hand, it catches on the venom, but the sand falls apart upon hitting the liquid, meaning that the crocodile's power is weak against water, and so the liquid has a sort of water base to it, and so his sand blades are no longer going to work on the Hydra, just because it rolled a nat one.
Okay.
So you guys do a really good hit of damage to this Hydra, right off the bat. But now it is the Hydra's turn to act, and alright. In this turn, it erupts with a roar, and suddenly, out of the spots where the heads were cut off, the remaining neck portion falls to the ground and melts like venom, and out of it sprouts 6 more heads. Meaning this Hydra has 11 heads right now. And it is going to do a barrage of attacks against you, Grinna, and Crocodile. Fortunately, its modifiers are not great.
If it attacks Crocodile, my Sentinel procs.
That's true.
That only happens once, though, right?
Yeah, you can only do it one time. Because you can only have one reaction. But you can have a reaction, and you can sneak attack with it. So, starting out, it's going to make 5 attacks against you and 6 against Crocodile.
Okay.
Because Crocodile is a really big target, and he's scary. So what did these one first? 6. 6 plus. So 11 doesn't hit.
11 doesn't hit.
What's your AC right now?
17.
17. Alright. So first attack does not hit. Second attack hits. Third attack does not hit. Fourth attack hits. And fifth attack does not hit. So, 2 of the attacks hit, and they are going to be d10s of damage. Those. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 24. So it deals 24 poison damage.
What?
Yep.
He said it deals 24 poison damage.
Yep. It deals 24 poison damage. And and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Of course she does.
It was cockeyed. Can I
Go,
roll it again?
Yeah.
Oh god, it was a natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. So you are now poisoned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until it is cured.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Wait, I have a cure for this though, because I have the
do.
lucky feet, right?
You do have the lucky feet. You also have potions of cure disease.
No, I do not. I don't have them on me.
Oh well, one of you guys has them.
Okay, but I
Have
don't
you
know
guys been
where it
writing
is.
down all the stuff I've been giving y'all? Like, has one of y'all picked who's getting some of these things?
Yeah, I've been taking notes for the stuff that I've been taking,
Because you guys have a.
or at least I don't remember writing. I don't
You
remember
have
writing
4
down.
doses of potion of cure poison.
Okay, I think I wrote that down last time, and I just don't have it this time around.
Okay. But yeah, so you do have a cure for that, or do you want a lucky? Do you want to use a lucky roll?
I would like to, yeah.
Do it. Just roll the d20 again.
It was also cockeyed.
Don't roll onto your book.
It was an 11.
11. You pass.
Plus 5.
You do succeed.
I do succeed.
It's
Okay.
a low DC because he attacks a bunch of times. And then, so for Crocodile, he is never going to hit Crocodile. Jeez. Miss. Miss. Miss.
You've rolled 11
Christ.
attacks.
6.
Jesus.
Miss. And all of those fucking miss. What?
Nice.
Crocodile has a 19 AC because he has max Constitution, 18 Dexterity.
Good.
So because I used my lucky feet, I don't get to use Sentinel this time around, do I?
No, you do. You do still get to use Sentinel. He just,
None of them hit.
none of them did hit, but you can use your reaction of your sword. You can use your sword reaction to retort to one of the attacks it made.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So is it a sneak attack then?
Yes. You have to roll to hit. It's not hard to hit.
10 plus 12, so 22.
Hits. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a real big target, so it's hard to.
Okay. So 5 d6s, 2 d8s.
Yes.
It was 6 plus. That was a 5.
12.
Plus 6. Plus
18.
7.
Her rapier of answering lets her use her
25.
reaction to
Plus
counterattack.
7.
32.
Plus 4.
36.
36.
Plus 8.
40.
40 points of damage.
44.
44, sorry. It wasn't 32.
44. Okay.
Yeah, 44. Dang.
Good. Good stuff. Alright. It is now Kay's turn.
Beautiful. Alright, you dealt 44 to the Hydra?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What did that do?
Oh, it did lop off one of the heads.
Okay. I'm gonna roll
It's every 25 points of damage, just in case you were wondering.
an insight check, I think.
Okay.
I want to know how to kill the thing.
Okay, roll me an insight check.
Okay. Please. No!
It was a 2. He rolled a 2.
You're not sure. It looks like it's getting wounded when it's getting hit. So it is.
Hey, fuck off.
No, like this. Like it looks like it is. It is sincerely taking damage when it loses a head. But
Okay.
It's. But it does have regenerative powers. So
Yeah.
hurt it fast a bunch.
Modified. I mean, it was a modified 11.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna say that you used your bonus action,
Okay.
so you can still do your attack action just with.
Oh,
can't
okay.
Can't use any bonus actions.
Okay. Cool. All right. I will just do 2 normal bow attacks.
Okay.
Except they're not quite normal because I'm very good at bows.
Because I got good bow hands.
All right. So that is a 19.
Hits.
Croc doesn't have good bow hands.
He doesn't. He has bad bow hands.
He's only got a bow hand.
Mm-hmm.
Womp womp.
Wow, wow.
Okay.
He's not concerned with bow and arrow.
So that
Really
is. So that is D8 plus 9 of piercing damage, and then 2d8 of lightning damage.
Yes.
So that is 16 piercing and 7 lightning.
16 piercing, 7 lightning.
Do they all affect it the same?
Yeah. So
Oh,
put it
okay.
all together.
Never mind.
It does matter for like Magellan. It doesn't matter for the Hydra.
Okay.
Um,
I was thinking Pokemon rules.
yeah, I understand. So what was that all together?
16 plus 7, so that is 23.
23.
Yeah, 23 on the first bow hit.
Okay.
That is another 19 to hit for the second bow.
19. Okay. That hits.
Okay. $18 on the next one.
18 damage.
Yeah, 18 damage.
All right.
I know that sounded really unconfident, but it was confident. I did it right. I'm good at math. I'm a good math boy.
So these 2 lightning arrows fly out towards 2 of the heads that were attacking Crocodile, and the heads just shrivel when hit with the lightning, and 2 of them fall to the ground and start to melt into the floor.
Good.
All right. So it is now.
Sorry.
It is now Eva's turn. Eva and Jinbei look to you two.
Sorry.
What's the plan? What should we do?
Keep hitting it, I think. Pretty sure, yeah?
The Hydra?
Yes.
All right. So those 2 are going to be attacking the Hydra. Or, well, Eva's attacking the Hydra.
Yeah.
Okay. So Eva is going to just start out with a solid Hellwink, and is going to
Hell wink.
Mm-hmm.
Not a death wink?
Or Deathwink. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The naming conventions are really
Yeah,
broad.
It depends on which fan translated it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. That's.
I'm not joking.
I know.
I am.
I know.
But I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 16 damage.
That's such a bad saying. It's funny because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I just I can think of so many things that are not funny because they're true, and I'm not gonna say them because it wouldn't be funny.
All right.
That's funny because it's true. Huh?
So the shockwave of her beautiful eyelashes
Queen.
swings sort of into the core of the Hydra, and see it sort of reels back from the hit.
Are you telling me that Eva rearranged Hydra's guts?
No.
Oh,
No,
oh,
I'm not.
oh.
I don't get it. I'm confused.
Well. I think with that.
I'm full of bad jokes and regret.
Wait,
Eva-
that was supposed to be.
Well, continuing Eva's turn, she is going to.
Moving right along.
She is going to cast Healing Word on Grinna. It's not a lot, but it is at range, and she's not going to get close to the Hydra. And that's going to heal you for max roll. 13 HP.
Thank you, you beautiful thing.
Anytime, darling.
So
And,
13 out of 24. That's
Yes. So now it is Magellan's turn. Hate that Jinbei rolled so low. Alright. Let's see. So Magellan is going to form a huge ball of venom and just sort of like Frieza that shit, just one finger and then swing, and it's going to come down catching the Hydra and you and Crocodile in it. And you need to make me a dexterity saving throw. This Crocodile does too. I have real good dex, it's fine.
hey, so they're both bad.
They're both bad? What is his saves?
Oh
What is it?
9.
No, 9. Okay. You.
And I don't guess I get to use Uncanny Dodge, do I?
No, since you did it earlier.
I didn't use Uncanny Dodge earlier. I did Sentinel earlier.
Right, okay. Oh no, but you can't because you used Sentinel.
Okay.
So, sorry, I did not have this spell pulled up for him because I didn't realize which spell it was. Okay. So, you still take half damage because of your evasion feature. Unfortunately, Crocodile does not get half damage. Oh my goodness. There it is. Alright, so that is 8 d6s. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 30. So that's 30 damage, so you take 15, and Crocodile takes 30. Jesus.
So that's 96. Wait, what? You have 26?
HP?
Yeah.
No.
Damage taken. Damage taken.
Damage
so far.
taken.
That's how she writes it.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks like a real bad number.
So confused.
Okay.
No, I have 26
You
out
c-
of 100.
You count up to your max damage, I count down from my max HP.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah. I started doing that for the creatures too, because it was just easier to write down those numbers until
gotcha.
they hit the number.
I like to subtract because I'm not a coward, but it's fine.
I'm not good at math, so
Ooh.
as we play a math-based
Yeah, you did.
a math-based game.
You did show up to that tonight,
All right.
and I'm so glad you did. Gotta say,
So glad.
yeah, love you so much.
You see that as the Hydra got hit by that, the venom of the attack is just draped onto the Hydra
Oh no!
and is sort of just becomes part of the ectoplasm body.
Wait.
Do we know if does it look better off because of it, or does it look unaffected?
A little bit. It looks like.
Fuck.
So, I forgot to ask this earlier. Am I still poisoned?
No, you luckied out. Remember, you used one of your lucky
Yes.
charges
That's right.
because you have 3 lucky charges.
It was a low check.
Because I've had that this entire game
Yeah.
and haven't used
That's
it.
a low check. You know what his spell save DC is? Not low. Not low at all. Alright. With that, it's going to be Henri's turn.
Okay. He's not gonna use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp because he can't do that on big boys.
I think, I'll say it can still attack, it just can't pin.
Okay.
It can still hit them, but it just won't pin them.
Alright. Yeah, then we're
If you want. It depends on if you want
It depends
Henri
on the
going
kind.
into range of these enemies or not.
I wouldn't like that. I don't really want that for my boy, so I'm not gonna let him. Okay, so go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Hydra.
Hydra. Oh, that's not a good one.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, he has really high modifier. That's still a 12. He has a +5.
Yeah, his
strength.
Gosh, I love saying this sentence. My dog's spell save DC is 15.
Yep. So yeah, he fails.
Yeah, so that's 2d6.
He just sucker punch one of the heads.
It just.
I love that you gave my dog Jake the dog powers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very good. Does that count? Can I get that 6? It's not
Go for it.
lopsided. It's just
Yeah.
on my pants.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 8.
8.
8 damage. Damage. Yeah.
So the like claw raises out of the ground and just slaps the hell out of one of the heads. And the head just falls to the ground and melts into the earth.
Slaps the head and then goes, no.
No. And now Jinbei's gonna ask you guys the same question. What's the plan?
Attack the Hydra.
We think it's attack the Hydra because why not pick off the weakest thing first?
Well, I mean, in order for you to get to what's his name, you have to go around the Hydra first.
Yeah.
Chef's choice?
I'm gonna say you guys have to choose an option
Okay.
for him.
Get that Hydra out of the way so we can
All right. Okay.
gang up on that boy.
All right. So that's that is the correct choice. So Jinbei is going
You have
to.
made the correct choice.
Jinbei is actually going to enter melee range with the Hydra instead of throwing from afar.
You're so brave.
You see that his hands sort of have like a black aura on them, and he is going to flurry the Hydra and attack a bunch of times. That hits. That hits. Yes. That one hits as well. Hits and hits. Alright, so that is 5 hits with the flurry. And how many heads did I say it had? It had
2. You said it had 2.
It had 11, and then it lost 2 when you hit it.
It lost 1 when Henri hit it.
Okay. And Eva did not take one out because Henri did that. Alright, so it lost 3.
11 minus 3.
So it's back to 8.
Back to 8. Okay. So it is going to. Oh, those are D8s. Jesus. Okay.
Come on, Jen.
Oh, those are good rolls. 18. 25 is 65 damage.
Damn!
You see, he sort of like he comes into the space and sort of moves you back to get directly into the front, and in a outrageous, like beyond comprehension display of martial arts, he swipes his hands out, hitting a different head each time, and they just burst when hit. It doesn't even look like he's making full contact, but the moment the fist rises towards these targets, they're just exploding outward. And then the final hit, he opens his palm and pushes straight for the body of the Hydra.
Nice.
And it erupts out from behind. The venom flies across everywhere. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and Crocodile as well. Crocodile makes it.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
It was a 10.
The 10? Oh, okay. So that's going to be.
Can I swing at it? Can I use my rapier and hit it?
So that's 16 damage, but halved. So 8 damage.
26 plus 8.
So you take 8 damage, and the Hydra is destroyed. Magellan actually looks largely unfazed by this.
Of course he is.
Yeah, that didn't take that long.
He I gave Jinbei the power of Haki, and so he does damage to elemental shit like that.
If he just makes a new one on his next turn, I'm gonna leave this house and find the nearest 30-story building. I don't want that.
If it did survive that hit, that would have actually been really bad.
Mm-hmm.
See, you have to tell me if that's gonna happen.
No, it's not going to.
Okay. Okay.
So look at it this way: all the powers of One Piece rely on
almost 8 o'clock, there'll be
metabolism,
a train.
and that was like his whole lunch was summoning that Hydra, and it'll take another good meal for him to be able to do that again.
Okay. Okay.
So now it is the gang fights Lucifer of Impel Down. All right,
And
it is now-
Lucifer. No, that's nothing.
Yeah, good try. Good go.
No, it wasn't. You don't have to say that.
Alright. It is now Grenon's turn. We are back at the top of rotation.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of like spit on the ground, and it's probably gonna be like this gross like oozy nonsense that kind of like got in my mouth whenever the thing hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just gonna spit it on the ground. I'm gonna look at Magellan. I'm gonna say, "Is that all you got?" And then I'm gonna swing my rapier and my trident.
You're gonna run up to him and attack.
Yeah.
All right. Whew.
17 plus 11 to hit with the trident first.
17 plus 11 hits.
Okay, and then for that one it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2d8s. All right, so we got 12 right off the bat. Plus 6
18.
plus 6
24.
plus 5
29.
plus 7.
36.
Okay, so that's 7 or what was it?
36.
36 points of damage from the from the trident.
36.
Yeah. And then I'm going to swing again with the rapier.
Okay.
That was a 19 to hit.
Hit.
It does hit?
Yes, just barely.
Just barely. Okay. And then 2d8s of damage. It'd be 4 plus 8.
4 plus 8.
12.
12.
Okay, so 12 points of damage on that guy. And then I can't swing again with my bonus action, can I?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yes.
I can?
No, that second, yes, you can if you'd like, but you don't get your modifiers.
Okay.
Go for it.
Wait, I don't get my modifiers? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you don't get your modifier to damage.
Okay.
You're plus 7 or plus 8.
Okay, but I still get the plus like 12 to hit though.
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll swing my rapier again. And that'll be a 17 plus 12 to hit.
Hits.
And then I still get Green Flame Blade to add to it, right?
Yes.
Okay. 7 plus 5.
7 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So.
All right.
So
On those attacks, you notice that your flames do not seem to be getting through. The damage is being dealt. The weapons are hitting, but your flames are not doing what they normally would. And it is Crocodile's turn.
What does that mean? I'm completely powerless against this guy then if fire is not a thing.
Swords definitely still work.
Okay.
Your knife is still pointy. I promise.
Okay.
Crocodile does not roll well to hit. He is still raging. He's a little crazy. So that one misses, but he is going to swing again with his hook. That does much better. And he is going to do. I feel like not enough characters in D&D use a war pick as a weapon, so I had to make. I made his hook a war pick.
Fuck is a war pick?
I don't know. I think it's just a pickaxe that people use for combat.
I hate that.
Yeah, right. That's terrifying. So that is 10.
Are you Google searching it?
Yeah.
I want to see.
11, 12, I think. Yes.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. So that is 12.
Ew.
Gross. We don't want that.
That's attached to his arm. Ugh.
Well, I mean, that's what it's being classified as, but, like, we just looked up real war picks, and they're unpleasant to think about getting hit by.
Right? I feel like that's great for Crocodile.
And, like, I get that swords are also not pleasant to get hit by, but it's a war pick.
This just looks real bad. It just looks
like
really
it
bad.
looks like if you got him in the rib cage, you could just like wrap it and pull.
It's like big spike with a curve on it, and the curve just makes it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So Crocodile has just entered range and gone. Did all he could with his hook.
Dumb hand.
Yep. Next up, it is Hydra's down. So okay. It is.
Okay.
So what you gonna do?
We're gonna use
Electricity.
a support spell. Not a support spell, a buff spell. I know words of things. We want Hail of Thorns.
There's 2 people in melee range of him. Just
Damn, you're right. Okay. Hunter's Mark,
okay.
of course.
You guys can't see it, but Henry's being really cute off screen.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. My mark is gonna be Blackbeard.
Blackbeard's not there. It's Magellan.
I mean, Magellan.
Magellan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
My mark. It's gonna be 3 floors
It's gonna
down.
be Greta!
How dare you?
I was here to betray you all. No, I wasn't.
Alright.
Dumb. Okay, so that was a 12 plus 13, so a 25.
25. Hits.
Okay.
One Piece is actually the enemies you made along the way.
Oh no, what?
The real treasure was the enemies.
Oh, fuck. Cool.
Hi, sweet boy.
And
Hi, good boy.
I would love... Oh, wait, never mind.
What?
I was about to cast it at a high level to inflict more damage, but that is not how that spell works.
Right.
It just lasts longer.
Yeah.
I know. You're a good dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, good boy.
10, 11, 13.
I wish I could just like hold you because
13
you are
plus
such
9,
a good
so
little
that is
lap
a-
dog.
Stop this to go.
No, he's okay.
That is a 22.
The 22.
On the 22 on the first hit.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
And the second hit.
gonna be.
I just realized I'm gonna have to have you guys tell me the damage types of your attacks.
Oh, that's right.
It's okay. I'm just gonna.
It was 7
It's
2
the
2
pointy
2.
kind. No.
Wait, never mind. Your bow's magic. Don't worry about it. You're right.
Oh.
Your bow's magic. I forgot.
Okay.
No good.
Did you get the quantity?
Yes.
Okay. The next one is a 19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Yes.
Just barely.
Damn, dude.
That's all. That's also what I rolled to hit him.
Yep. Just barely hits.
That is a 21.
21.
Yes, from my magical bow.
Alright.
You deserve all the
78
points.
damage.
So
Alright.
many
That
hits.
is.
He's just super invisible on my screen, isn't he?
He is. I'm
Yep.
just petting the air.
He's just.
So it's going to be Eva's turn. And
I think next time we should get a
Eva.
blanket for the couch so that way he can sit on the couch and play with us.
let's see.
I'm playing with your dog.
I know you're playing with my dog. We're recording a DnD podcast. You cannot do this.
Comments below. Can I play with the dog?
We are audio professionals.
He is too. Look at him.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty quiet.
He's an audio professional.
Yeah. He's gonna just sit there in front of the microphone with his fur and be a pop guard.
Good.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Goddamn. There's. So I am going to have.
Yay! Yay!
All right. So
Hi,
okay,
Henry.
tell me
now Henry has joined
Generate-
the sofa.
we can finally see him in full. That's correct.
Alright.
This is my boy.
So Eva is going to cast Bestow Curse
Oh no.
on the Pit Fiend.
Oh wait.
Oh no, Pit
This
Fiend.
is this is your ally.
Pit Fiend?
That is that is what
Magellan?
Magellan's monster card is.
Oh shit.
Spoiler, you guys who have not memorized the monster cards, I guess.
Oops.
No, that's you're not supposed to.
No, I know.
So one ability score. What curse is card? All right. He has disadvantage on Dex saving throws. And he must make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of his turns. If he fails, he wastes his action doing nothing. While the target is cursed, your attacks. Oh wait, sorry, I still have to. He has to do a Wisdom save. He does not make. Does he? Jesus Christ! What are these modifiers? Okay, he does not make it. So he is cursed.
Wait, who is Eva?
No, Magellan.
Okay.
Eva's the one doing the
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
okay.
the one casting it.
My apologies.
So, any attacks that Eva does against the target does extra damage. And so now Eva is going to do a Death Vink. And, that's not gonna hit. So you see it like slam into the door behind Magellan. He just sort of like leans out of the way of it. And now it is Magellan's turn. Who okay, is going to.
Don't be difficult. Stay one place.
Is going to just start attacking
The answer is no.
those nearest him. So he is going to create sort of a set of fangs of poison that he's going to bring down on Crocodile. That is a 9 plus 14 to hit. So that hits, and it's going to do 4d6s plus 8.
Come in.
4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 16. Gonna do 16 damage. And he must make a Constitution saving throw. Which he makes. Alright. So, what did I say that was? That was 18 damage? Okay. And then he's going to swing back at you with a claw attack.
Okay.
And that is 11 plus 14, 23 hits.
Yep.
I don't actually think Magellan can miss you without a critical fail.
Oh.
And that's 2d8s of damage. That's 5. So that is 12 damage. Plus 8, so 20 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to make a he's gonna swing just a right hook at you as well, Grinna.
Okay.
And that's gonna hit. And that is 2d6s of damage. That's 12 damage. And is going to swing a back kick at Crocodile, and is actually gonna miss.
Okay, so wait, I took another 12 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay, and then, I haven't used a bonus action yet, right?
A reaction, no.
Okay, he swings a crocodile, I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay.
Because y'all are so tight,
Yeah.
I guess.
50, what was it?
Huh?
Shit, I erased it. It was, I had 54 HP plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 66.
Okay. Alright,
Dang.
and then, so I'm gonna
Getting hit.
swing at him.
After you make an attack, you can leave the range of an enemy.
I know.
You have that ability.
I know.
You can swash
13.
and or buckle.
Plus 12.
Hits.
It hits? Okay. So, doesn't count as sneak attack or does?
Does, but no green flame blade damage.
Damn it. You know what? We're gonna take away this one because it keeps rolling slow. We're gonna pull that one up, and then a d8.
You're getting benched, D6.
Alright. There's about to be more of these getting benched here in a minute. Okay, so I've got 5 plus 8
13.
plus 4
17.
plus 3
20.
plus 10. Or sorry, plus 8. So 28
Yeah.
points of damage.
28.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. It's going to be the end of his turn, and it's going to be Henry's turn. Henri's turn.
Is that Henri? No, you're Henry. What's real?
What is real?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Escape
From reality.
That's a 16. I don't think that will hit. I'm just a small dog. I am trying my best. It doesn't hit all the time. Even though try I might. Okay.
Alright. So Jinbei is going to do some of his ranged attacks. He's going to make 2 ranged attacks against him. He's not going to flurry this turn. Hits. That
I'm gonna spend a key point.
does hit. He is not going to spend a key point. So that's 2, 6, 18. So that's 18 damage. So he sees that his attacks do, in fact, connect. And he is going to spend a key point to activate patient defense, so he's on guard. He's in the dodge action right now.
Cool.
Okay. It is now the top of the next round, and I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
17 minus 1, 16.
16?
Mhm.
Okay. You are now frightened of Magellan.
Oh no.
And also Crocodile is... Ooh, I'm also frightened of Magellan. Okay. So you and Crocodile... Oh, and is Henri within melee range of Crocodile?
Jin was.
No, he used ranged attacks.
No, because you said he ran up. Oh, that was the Hydra. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Henri wouldn't be more than 30 feet away. It wouldn't be less than 30 feet away from Magellan.
Wait, did he go to attack Magellan?
He used No, he was shooting for Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, that was a strength save on my part.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're right.
Which, I mean, I'll roll that still.
I mean, if
He makes it. Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of modifiers. That's a
Alright.
whole lot of modifiers he has.
So either way, no dice.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, after Henri learned that he didn't have to actually, like, run up to people to hit them, he's,
Yeah.
like, dope.
Yeah.
He just gets to lay there.
Righteous.
Yeah.
So you are now frightened, meaning that you must spend your turn getting away from him out of 30 feet. And you are frightened until the start of your next turn. And you cannot end your turn within 30 feet of the pit fiend.
Okay.
So you have to take your turn to back away from him.
Okay. My max speed is 30.
Your max speed's like 50.
You're right. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I move away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like flame magic in general that he can't touch, or
It is. The flames seem to do nothing to him.
not even magic flames?
Right.
Okay, then I can't do anything.
You can't do anything on your turn either
No.
because of the ability. And Crocodile also cannot do anything on his turn, but he provokes opportunity attacks. So he's going to get attacked by one of the claws, and I think he's going to miss. Okay, so the Crocodile gets away without getting hit. But now it is Kay's turn. The path to the pit fiend, to Magellan, is now open. There's everyone's sort of spread out now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep at what I'm doing. Wait, no. He has disadvantage to dex saves right now, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Thunderbolt.
Your Thunderbolt.
Yeah. Or lightning bolt, I'm sorry.
All right.
So it's gonna be a straight line to him.
Okay.
And that's a dex save on his
Okay.
part.
That is disadvantage deck saves. 10. Does 10 make?
10 does not make.
Okay, so he takes full damage.
Alright, so that is gonna be 8d6.
Kill it.
$11. 17. Right?
What'd you do?
Yeah, that's okay. 17 for the first half.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that is 25. 25 lightning damage.
25. All right.
Mm. Does that double? Okay. And on the next one, we're gonna use just a regular longbow.
Okay.
Wait, no. If we're going around that that quantity, then we're gonna do lightning bolt again.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so dex save. 6 plus 8.
That does
14?
not do it.
Does not make. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I mean disadvantage. But yeah, I mean it's
Yeah. Cool.
ain't critical hit.
Was it?
No.
Okay. Rude. 13 on the first half. Sorry. 18 for the second half. So 31 total.
31.
31 lightning damage.
All right. So that was a pretty good set of hits. Eva is going to run over to Grinna and is going to give you a double helping of Cure Wounds because I gave her the ability to use it as a bonus action. So she's going to do 2 regular first level Cure Wounds. Or no, a second level and a first level. So that's 3d8s. Oop. 8. Oh, 17 plus 9, 26 heal.
Ooh.
You heal 26 HP. And that's all she's going to do for her turn.
How's Magellan looking?
All these attacks are reaching, but he seems to still be standing pretty firm. And it is his turn. And
Wait, it's his turn already again?
yes, because you and Croc couldn't go.
Okay.
He is going to say, I don't think you understand why this is the gates of hell. And he leaps from the wall and begins to fly. And gonna make a strength check.
8.
8? Okay. And Kay, make a strength check.
Um. 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can I use Lucky and re-roll it?
no, because don't worry about it. So he's going to grab the two of you, and he's going to say, you started this, and bring you both back to the door, throw you down, and throw his hand to the ground, and walls of venom are going to erupt from the ground and surround you, and the three of you are now surrounded. In
The
this,
three of us?
Yes. you
Brenna, Kay, and...
Magellan are now surrounded against with his back to the gate in venom, and he's going to say, it looks like your execution will have to come early, and is going to have to end his turn there. But it is now just the three of you. So, back to Brenna.
Okay.
I see you're getting stressed. You guys are in no way going to die in this panel. I've been making jokes about it, but like, you guys are in no way going to die in this
I
panel.
wasn't stressed. Were you stressed? Kayla was stressed.
Kayla is stressed.
I was over halfway dead several
So was Magellan.
times.
So is Magellan.
Kayla. Let's take a break.
I gave you guys all the dopest shit.
Okay. 3 plus 12 to hit.
Those not hit.
Yep.
Next attack.
Do I get a second one?
Always.
Okay, just making sure.
You always get 2 attacks.
No, because I. Never mind. Just okay. 12 plus 13.
13 hits.
Okay. So then.
This is probably like a 40-foot area, or 40-foot.
Okay, then am I
Wide.
still in range to him then?
Yes, I was telling it for K so that he can still
Okay.
use his bow and arrow.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, so 5. And that was a 5. It was 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus 8.
31.
31 points of damage.
31.
Mm-hmm. And then, bonus action to. Wait, no. I don't get to use a bonus action if I use Sentinel, right?
No, you do. Reactions and bonus actions.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to swing to hit again with the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 12. That won't hit.
Does not hit.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. He's still got Hunter's Mark on him, so
Yes.
we're gonna go. I'm gonna run 30 feet away from him, or no, I'm gonna run 20 feet away from him, towards the edge of this
Mm-hmm.
wall, and bow him.
Double bow.
Yeah. Oh. How does 16 sound?
Doesn't hit.
Damn. Oh no! How's a crit 1 sound? Does that one hit?
It does not.
Oh man, who could have? Damn.
You feel that part of the venom of the wall drips on your arm and it stings as you
Ah shit.
release your bow.
Is that my first damage? Is that my 1 point of damage?
No, you need to make a con save.
Oh fuck. Oh well, cool. That's because that's a 2.
That you don't make.
Yeah.
You are now poisoned.
Okay. Fack.
Which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until it is cured. Alright?
All right. Thank you.
It is now Magellan's turn, who has had about enough of your bow and arrow bullshit, and is going to fly towards you. Is going to provoke the opportunity attack, but is going to try and fly towards Kay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and roll an attack to see if he can still get past you with Sentinel.
7 plus 12.
7 plus 12.
19.
Just hits.
Okay.
Okay, so you do stop him. You do stop him.
Oh, oh nice.
Yes.
Good.
Alright. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 2.
10.
Plus 5.
15.
Plus another 5.
20.
Okay. Plus 8. So 28.
28.
28 points of damage.
Ooh. Racking them up.
Okay. Magellan. Oop. That was almost a bad mishap of numbers. Okay. Magellan's going to is going to look at you, I'll get back to you, and backhand at you, and attempt to shove.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a strength check, a contested strength check.
14.
14. Okay, so he knocks you back about 5 feet from him, so he knocks you a little bit out of range, but you stay steady-footed. You're not knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to, 10 feet back. He knocks you 10 feet back,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to raise his hand towards Kay and fire a bolt of venom at you, and it's going to be a 19 and change to hit.
Okay, yeah, that gets it.
Alright, and it is going to Oh right, it's going to be 3 individual bubbles. That's how I set it up. Second one hits you. The third one does not hit you. Okay, so 2 of these hit you.
Okay.
And
Hey, Kayla,
Mm-hmm.
you have 112
Eight.
HP, right?
Yeah.
You roll to level up.
16.
You roll HP when you leveled up to 10?
Yep.
Huh. Okay. I have 132.
We'll talk about it later.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's going to be 25 damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 23 damage. 23 damage.
Okay.
So we only leveled up once, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You should have 125 HP.
Why does nobody tell me this?
Sorry, yeah, you should have 125 as your total.
Okay.
But you're counting counting up, so you should be okay. But yeah, so his little poison globbies hit you and do that much damage. And that's going to end his turn. The top of the round, you guys are still surrounded in this venom dome. And
Vendome, if you will.
you hear like shocks and impacts from outside, and you can sort of see like where splurts of the venom are being popped in. You think it's probably Jinbei's attacks and some larger hits of maybe the shock waves from Eva's attacks. But nothing's getting through so far, and it's Grinna's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to try to attack with my rapier. That is a 16 plus 12.
16 plus 12 hits.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that. Okay. So we got 6 plus 5. So 11 plus 14, or sorry, plus 4. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus 8 is
31.
31.
31 damage.
And then swing to hit with my trident. That is 16 plus 11.
Hits.
Okay. And it's going to be 3 plus 7, so 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Alright. Ooh, he is looking rough. This
Okay.
is until this dome was sort of a panicked idea. He was hoping to potentially save face if he could prevent these 2 prisoners from escaping.
And then I'm going to bonus action attack again.
Okay.
And that was a 16 plus 12 to hit.
Hits. Yeah.
And then 7 plus 8.
No modifiers. So just 7.
Okay, so yeah, 7.
Nice.
Alright. And it is Kay's turn.
Okay. Fuck's my D20. Okay, there it is. Sorry. Oh wait, I don't want my D20 right now. I want to keep casting Lightning Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, you can cast it without hitting Grinna.
Huh?
You can cast it without hitting Grinna.
Okay. Yeah. That is a dex save on your part, which you still have disadvantage against.
That's true. Has not been 10 rounds. He fails.
Woo! Okay.
Are you gonna cast it twice?
Yes.
He fails you.
Okay, cool.
He super fails the other one.
Yeah, and so those are 4 of my 5 lightning spells, but I'm using them right, I think. Okay.
You did not recover spell slots from the past episode, but I don't believe you used any of your lightning spells the past episode. Or we'll use like 1, but I don't recall you using any lightning spells, mostly actual spells.
I will leave it up to you how many I have.
Okay.
If that was my last one, then I'm good with that.
You said this is your 4th one?
Yeah.
Let's call it your last, because I only remember you casting Guiding Bolt last episode.
Okay. Okay. So 3, 6, 9, damn, 5. Okay. So 17. Hold on. Oh no! I need you. Okay, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, so there's gonna be 16 d6s. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Okay.
Let's see how it do.
Okay, so this is 17 plus 12 plus 10 plus 11. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is 50 points of damage.
50 points?
50 points from these 2 spells.
What does it look like?
Nice.
Yeah,
Jesus, about freaking time.
we came up with that. I like that we came up with that really cool way of finishing off big opponents.
Yes, we came up with that.
We're really creative and good.
What did we say? What does it look like?
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt Mercer.
All right. So
A lot of people do it.
I know.
I look at him, got my hand up, casting the spell, and I go, Shazam!
Good.
Strike him with lightning twice.
As the lightning strike.
Another
bursts
thing
through,
I came up with.
As the lightning strike bursts through, you hear at the same moment. Maybe you don't because you're casting, but granted, you hear from the outside what sounds like sloshing water, and this bolt flies through, it looks just like a projectile just flies through the barrier and strikes Magellan as well, right in the chest, and the barrier just splatters off, and you see Jinbei's open palm there against the wall, as the smoldering over Magellan and the hole now in his chest as well from this bolt, as he stands there, Crocodile looking very surprised to see both of you still standing, as Magellan is sort of standing there in a stance.
I thought you hit the button.
Hey, we're pretending to be wizards. We're back. We're still breaking prisons. We ate a bunch of food. Carter didn't eat pizza with us, and now he's sad.
No, I'm not. So they were gonna get a pizza.
We got pizza.
Yeah, they were gonna get a pizza, and they're like, "Hey, you want to join us?" And I was like, "No, I need to eat healthier tonight."
You did say that.
I did
You
say
did
that.
You
exact
did say
phrase.
that.
And then I sat at home, boiled an entire pot of gnocchi and ate it all by my fucking self.
Like a goddamn hero.
Yeah, like a real Republican. So, like a God-fearing Republican, I ate that entire pot of gnocchi. Let's do it.
Sure.
Let's dungeons. Let's dragons.
Republican? I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Once you've
Hey,
been
I'm
where,
definitely not a Republican Carter, and
once you've been where I've been, you'll understand. It'll make sense to
I
you.
don't want to know.
I don't want to be here either.
So anyway, someone just died, and you guys
And
are
it wasn't Carter.
staring at the still standing
God.
body of Magellan, and the gates to hell begin to open.
Oh, we gotta go in there now, don't we?
Well, you're coming out. You guys were in hell.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I thought he was guarding worse things, and I was like, I guess we could kill him.
You guys are the worst thing. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah!
Y'all are the worst thing.
I'm the
I'm the fucking worst. Me, my stomach, and I.
We're pretending to be wizards where we're the fucking worst. And so, as the door is opening, you see like sirens flashing in the back, like just the hey, shit's happening out here sirens that like typically go off here.
Is there a button?
There's not a button.
Okay, never mind.
You hear actually over the intercom the voice of Bone Clay, who has entered the control room. He and Mr. 3 went around and found the control room to open the door while you guys were fighting. and are on their way to you. As the door is opening, sunlight is breaching through. You guys...
Phil Collins plays Everything is Good.
You guys haven't seen this much bright light in a little bit, and in that moment, what looks like a sword flies through the air and strikes Crocodile.
Shit.
When you see it, it's not quite a sword. It's more like a metal rod, and it strikes directly against Crocodile. He doesn't turn to sand. And it takes him out, and the sword flies back from where it came. As it comes into focus, you see a vast battalion of Marines.
Oh, fuck.
And standing at the front is a man in a white Marine's coat holding onto that sword he just threw, smoking 2 cigars on the same side of his mouth, and wearing some of the most badass sunglasses
Hey,
ever.
sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. I don't think so.
He's got 2 dicks. But
Nice.
he's wearing the dopest sunglasses you've ever seen. Whatever that means to you, he's wearing them.
Okay.
Smoker is different for everyone. So, you know what? Roll me a history check on this man.
Whoever gets the highest check gets to dictate what the shades actually do look like.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You get it.
It was a 16 plus 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So this
So
is...
what do they look like?
Yeah,
Obviously, they're aviators with like the polarized lenses.
pretty good. Pretty good. That fits his personality pretty well. This is Smoker. He is a man who is rising rapidly through the ranks of the Marines. He is currently a vice admiral, and he hasn't really been at this for very long. So he is
Rising up back
Yeah.
on the streets.
It,
Jeez.
no one expects him to be an admiral though, because he tends towards violence and is known to be a bit in has a bit of tunnel vision issues. He sets his sights and
He sounds like the
leaves
best
behind a lot of
combination.
people behind him. Yeah. So he is he has a devil fruit power that allows his body to turn to smoke and vapor. And he wields a sword he wields a metal bat that is tipped with sea stone. He is the man waiting outside for you guys with a whole battalion of Marines.
Remind me how big a battalion is.
I don't know. I just mean a whole bunch.
Okay.
Just mean a fuck ton.
Okay.
There's a.
It wasn't that funny.
But there's you see dozens of ships on the horizon,
Fuck.
and the outside of Impel Down is a large disc. You see where you came out of, the dome that you came from, as well as the wide area. They have it surrounded on sea, but only the area in front of you has the Marines. Guns pointed at you. They likely know that it's not going to be super effective to fire, but Smoker is not taking any chances and has all of the men he can manage. You also see, strangely, what looks like a raft beached off on the side. You might know that Blackbeard doesn't always travel on a ship. And you think that this raft might be the way that he got here. No telling how he navigates it. There's no controls, no sail, it's just a pallet of wood, pretty much, that he and his 5 dudes stand on. It's like,
Gosh.
that.
Would I know, like, if he was there to get somebody out, or...
Probably not.
Okay.
How about you guys roll me perception checks?
Yeah.
18.
18?
I'm not gonna top that.
Crocodile is getting up. He feels it in his chest where it hit. He is testing his powers to like turning his hand to sand and back, trying to make sure that it all works. But he knows that this is not someone that we need to be challenging right now, especially with these odds. So with your 18, you see that there are some ships on the horizon, also some closing in, some actually pulling closer to impel down, not like the others standing back, cannons at the ready.
Any flags?
One of them actually doesn't have a marine flag up. It's still a marine ship, but the flags are down. There's no flags flying from it. It is coming at you. So let's say you exited and you're facing south.
Okay.
Everyone else is to the south of you, and to a little bit of the southwest is these two ships coming in.
Two ships, both of them without their flag up?
One without flags. What do you guys have any ideas right off the bat? Do you have any thoughts?
I think we gotta stall. I think our only chance is that ship coming without a flag flying, and I think we gotta stall for it. I'm whispering.
Jin Bailiffs, do you know anyone who would be here?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, here? You mean like on a ship?
Like on a ship coming. He just
No.
I mean, I could assume that my crew and family would know that I am missing, and so they might be coming to get me.
There are people that knew that you got arrested.
Yeah, and so they might be coming to get me, but that seems very unlikely to me.
Okay. As you guys are talking about this, Smoker is approaching slowly, but you also hear some of the pirates have started entering the dome behind you. The crews that you had let out, some of the various pirates, just general prison stripes. Boneclay and Mr. 3 are there. As is another man you didn't actually meet, but you guys would recognize as one of the faces of Baroque Works. He is Mr. 1, as you guys would know him. And
Wait, he's not Crocodile?
no, Crocodile's Mr. 0.
That's right.
But Mr. 1 approaches, and he stands next to Crocodile, and Crocodile says, "What took you?" And his name is Daz Bones, and Daz says, "You know, with all these people heading up, there's some weirdos really coming back in." Referring to likely the Blackbearded crew. And he looks a little roughed up, but he's...
Is he still in one piece?
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
No, because I know who he. I think I know who he is. Right? He's in like the. I feel like. Sorry, this is out of character. I think I know who you're referring to.
Daz Bones?
Yeah. Is he the clown guy?
No.
Okay, never mind then. Never mind. That was a bad joke.
No.
That was a bad joke, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. Daz actually can turn his body into iron blades.
Okay.
But he is, so he is unarmed, and he is...
Me too, but she's got to be real cute.
Stop. No, stop.
Never mind.
We're making this... No.
I'm so confused.
Bad.
No. I'm sorry.
We're gonna move on because I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
Iron blades.
It's hard. It's hard. It's not sharp. That'd be bad.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's entering and seeing that you have dealt with Magellan. As Smoker is approaching, I don't know his voice to keep smoker.
Well, he's a smoker.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I used to be a smoker.
You couple of wise guys.
You wise guys.
You gotta.
You got it.
You
All right.
got-
Yeah.
It's I can't. All right.
I can't. Oh no.
Things aren't looking good for you guys.
Things aren't sounding good for you.
He takes out both cigars, blows out way more smoke than should come out of even two cigars.
Just rips like a thick cloud. It's out for like 10 seconds. I love him.
Crocodile looks down at his cigar and looks at the other guys, and then it's like,
pulls out 3
and then
cigars.
it's just like compensating dog. Smoker stabs him again, and then Crocodile's a real friendly person, you guys.
Yeah.
He's good at meeting people.
I love him, but I hate him
Right.
so much.
He's just real good at parties.
Full of facts and manners. Okay, fine.
Well, you see, I'm here for the revolutionary and the Whitebeard. The rest of you can scurry on back to your cages.
Who's gonna make him?
Well,
Everyone's dead.
Boys! And
well, hold on. I mean, we worked so hard. Like, do you really gotta? What's so important for you? You know, like what? I didn't do nothing. No, how are we trying to do this? This is stupid.
I don't know.
He's just trying to gripe to a dude.
So
We'll make.
I go back to who will make them. I mean, the only person seeking job opportunities is what I'm asking for you on your behalf. Only Hannibal's really the only one who's left in there as far as I know. We kind of did a clean sweep of the place. I mean, I'm not saying there's a now hiring sign on the door, but they're looking for a new warden now.
I'm here to see to it that none of you leave this place.
Well, we're trying
we're
to
not
leave,
leaving.
so
No, we're not leaving. We're
Oh.
gonna stand right here and wait. No one's leaving.
He waves back at some of the guards behind him. They're bringing some of the manacles.
How close are the boats? Or how close are the ships?
They're getting close. They're getting right up to the dock. A couple of the Marines off to the side have noticed that these are getting really close.
Can we check on them? Can we see what's going
Yeah,
on?
can I
Give
see
me
what's-
give me a new perception check.
Yeah.
19 plus 7.
That's a good one. Okay. You see that the person at the helm of the Marine ship without the flags is absolutely not a Marine.
Hope.
She is dressed in. Her designs are weird. She's dressed in sort of a cowboy's outfit, kind of, some jeans, like a tied up like Daisy Duke style top.
Cute.
And leaning on the helm next to her is an enormous metal club with spikes on it.
Good.
Nice.
And you start to notice that some of the other guys on that ship also not looking marine-ish either.
Okay.
The other ship seems to be unmanned.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghoul.
Is there a gorilla on it?
No. Mm-mm. There's not.
No.
And
No. It's the wrong anime.
and
Sorry.
I-
Okay.
You know what? Okay, you unlock your Haman powers, and here's
Yeah!
Wait, I
What's
don't-
my stand?
You
What's my
unlock your
stand?
stand.
Oh. It
Yeah.
took me a minute.
There's a
It took
gorilla
me-
who stands as a ship. And it's just-
I have zero good joke. Like, if you're still listening, I owe you like $5.
You can just become a patron. He'll just give you your money.
Yeah, I'll just give it all back to you. That's your reward.
for watching all this.
Yeah.
Do I recognize, like, do I know any of these people?
Probably not.
Okay.
But they're getting close.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
either.
say, hey, look over, what's that over there in the opposite direction? From where the boats are coming from?
Is this like a check, or
You know
just
what?
not gonna work?
Roll me
Uh-huh.
a deception check.
Okay.
I
18
want to
plus 13.
I want to. Okay. Never mind.
So
Not
so
successful.
he says, "Well, like I'm gonna fall for that." And then the two Marines that were coming up with the manacles do look, and they're like, "There's nothing over there." And they look to the other side, and they're like, "Hey, boss, what are those ships doing?"
What ships? I don't know what you're talking about.
And then Smoker looks over there and pulls out a Dindin Mushi. And he goes, "What are you guys doing?" He doesn't hear in response. "The two ships that are approaching. What is your purpose?" Still doesn't hear anything.
Did they kill the
And-
Dindin Mushis?
One of the ships, the one that is manned, runs aground on the disc of Impel Down, hits it.
Nice.
Whoa, what are you guys doing? And he's starts sort of walking over to see what the fuck is happening over at that other ship. The two Marines, the manacles, are a little confused as to what they're supposed to do. He just waved them over, and they like haven't gotten instruction quite yet. And so they're like, "You two, go, come over here."
No.
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 I make a run for it.
No. We're not doing that.
You make a run for it.
I don't know. I don't think
Towards
so.
the ships.
No, I wait.
Okay.
I wait.
The two Marines are now starting to realize, like, hey, they're standing really close to you two, and a whole bunch of other pirates, and not really close to all the Marines behind them.
Mm.
He's like,
So,
hey, boss, and he's still heading over. The ship that is unmanned has stopped, just steady in the water. You now notice the sails aren't down. That ship's just moving without any sails.
how is it? It's being towed. No.
Maybe.
Okay.
You don't really know, but it's something's moving it.
If we move around, are we gonna get attacked right now? It doesn't seem like it. I guess that's for us to find out. That's not a fair question.
Behind you, you start to hear a ruckus, and it looks like a new surge of prisoners are coming out. These guys are riotous. They're rambunctious. They have gathered every weapon they could find. Doesn't matter how many they need to wield. They just got a whole bunch of weapons on them. They are being led by a man also in prison stripes with green hair and a red nose.
Is he in One Piece? That's what I was referencing.
This man comes marching ahead, just with all the flair and confidence he can muster,
I love him.
visibly
so
sweating and maybe crying,
much. He's crying.
leading all of these wild dudes up to the front. starting to march his way out. He's coming past you guys. He stops for a second, sees you two, as well as Knight of the Sea Jinbei, the Revolutionary General Eva, and the top 4 members of Baroque Works, all scattered around. Freezes for a minute. You see fear wash through this man's face. His followers just having the time of their life. They have all the faith in the world of this man. He stands there, looks at you guys, faces the Marines, puts his hands on his hips. He goes, "Thank you for clearing the way for us. I'm glad I could put my faith in you, Whitebeard pirates and Baroque Works." And his followers are just eating it up.
Oh, I literally look at him in the face. Now, mind you, okay, so this is his...
Do you guys want to roll history checks on him for now? So
yeah. Also, this is as far as I've gotten into One Piece, is this character, so I know who it is. So mine was a 15 plus 7.
15 plus 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I get
He is what my One Piece remark was for earlier, and I love him to death. Go ahead. He's one of my favorite villains.
He's doing it very flashily.
He's one of my favorite villains that I've seen so far.
Okay, so that's 17.
That's 17? Okay. So, this... you guys are not certain why this man is here. Like, he's a pirate. He's a criminal, I guess, yeah. And I guess it makes sense that he's here in Impel Down, but the real question is, how did this man get to this exact moment right now? Because this man is known as Buggy the Clown.
Yeah!
Of the Buggy Pirates.
Buggy!
He has maybe the most bizarre power you've ever heard of.
I love it so much!
And he seems to be in charge of many scarier people than himself. And
can I
they
tell?
seem to be just worshiping him.
Can we tell what his power is?
So his power is the chop fruit, and that allows him to be cut, attacked, slashed in any way, and his body will separate and reform.
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
And he can also lift parts of his body away within like a certain area. Like he can fly to a certain degree. It's
It sounds a little broken. I love it.
But it also has horrible flaws.
Oh yeah, you can like put his head in a trunk and then stick it to the bottom of the ocean because he can't swim.
Yeah,
It's a devil fruit. He can't swim.
And if his head's separated from his body, he has to manipulate his body from a third-person perspective. Also, his body can only be a certain distance from his feet. His feet are the ceiling point of his powers.
Okay.
And so within I think it's 15 meters of his feet, he can fly.
Okay.
And blunt force, he can.
You can still punch this
Yeah, you can still kick him in his floating dick, and it would still hurt. But he is not a big-time pirate. He's been shut down by the Straw Hat Pirates by this point, I think, 3 times. And so, yeah, it's really just sort of a big question mark of, how did you get here?
Is he currently in One Piece?
Yes.
Okay. That's where that joke was.
He's also armed with a whole bunch of daggers.
Good.
Just a fuck ton of daggers.
Good.
There's your background on Buggy the Clown. And he, as he just said, thank you for supporting our my escape efforts.
Oh,
And then you
hey,
hear all the
Marines!
whispers.
This is the guy you were supposed to arrest. How convenient. See, there must have been a mix-up here. This gentleman is the man you're supposed to have arrested. The most feared pirate in all the Great Line.
And you hear chatter going through some of his group, and is like, oh man, the Whitebeards know Captain Buggy. What is like that? Like he knows them. He got support from Crocodile. Is that Jinbei? And you just hear like this rumor, and like that's literally his power. That's how Buggy functions in this world. Basically tripping his way into glory. And,
Ollie.
but unfortunately, the Marines are looking at this like, wait, who is that guy?
Oh, this is the grave pirate Buggy. Oh, Captain Buggy the Clown, the most fearsome pirate of all. He's the one. Make sure you put monocles on his hands, on his feet.
Put monocles on them too.
That's what I meant.
They'll look very classy.
At that point, Smoker turns around and realizes that there's more there.
Are we now outnumbered by are there more pirates now than there are Marines?
Maybe not more, but you seem to have a bit of a fighting force.
Okay.
So that you see this large mass of Marines and these two ships that are sort of a question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the woman on the ship is just swearing up and down at the steering column, and you now see some other people have come up from lower decks, shouting at her like, "What the fuck did you do?" Until one of them turns around and like, no idea how, spots the green hair and red nose of Captain Buggy.
Good.
And he screams out, "Captain!" And Buggy, like, stone, like, creaking, turns and looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the gears are turning. You see the brain power, all 10 of his brain cells firing at all cylinders right now.
Oh no.
They're bouncing all over the damn place. Right on time! He turns back to his men. "My ship is waiting for us. My crew has commandeered a marine vessel to sneak up to impel down." And he waves his sword to point to them, clearly not knowing who Smoker is or what he is about.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks to you guys and goes, "Cover me!" with all the confidence in the world that he is certainly not due, and begins charging towards the ship, followed by all of his men.
Oh no.
Leaving you guys, Baroque Works, Jinbei and Eva. What would you like to do?
Oh gosh, we gotta chase him, right?
Run. We gotta run after him.
You gotta run? Alright, so you guys following the Buggy Pirates.
Yeah.
Follow the Buggy Pirates.
And the honorary new Buggy Pirates.
Yeah.
So Smoker sees this and erupts into this wall of smoke and cloud. And you think it's gonna be that easy?
He's smoke, we run through him.
And Buggy actually thinks that same thing until he runs into it, and that sword swings right out of the smoke and just domes him right in the forehead, knocking him back. And then he's like, "Oh, sea stone! Oh god!"
Tell me what a sea stone is?
It stops devil fruit powers.
Okay.
He's like, that's not sharp. That thing is not sharp." And he's sitting up, and the Buggy Pirates are swinging at Smoke, essentially, and getting taken out one by one by the stick that's swinging out at them.
Oh no.
The other Marines are now charging at you from the other side. Anything you guys want to do? Anything you want to try? Anything?
I don't want to fight.
We're gonna be sort of soft initiative. So, like, if there's anything you want to try, anything you want to...
You
have an ability? You have a thing?
I've had minor illusion this entire time, and I want to see if there's any way I can use it.
It's an illusion within a 5-foot square without audio. Or you can make an auditory.
Or it can just be audio.
Yeah.
Damn.
Make a sound, making them run to the other side of the island.
Can I... Okay.
Wait, the raft.
Can I roll...
Steal the raft.
Can I roll a history check on Smoker to... gosh.
You roll me an insight check on his powers.
I want to roll to see if there's any... If I know of anyone that he would value more than us, or if not that, like... What's his mom look like?
I gotta say, it's gonna be a wicked high DC. Roll it if you want to try and 20, but that's what it's gonna take.
Okay, I want to try. I'm gonna try and roll that check. If
you get the dopest 20, we'll do it. But I gotta be honest, that's a real high.
Okay, nah.
Okay,
nah.
So yeah, you're not sure. He would listen to any admiral that spoke to him, any higher up in the military that spoke to him. But you also would assume he was sent here to deal with this.
Yeah.
He is high enough up that he would command a fleet easily.
All right.
So, real quick, is it possible to get back to the raft?
I mean, it is, but again, it has no sails, no rudder, no propulsion of any kind. It's a mystery how Blackbeard operates this thing.
What if it's magic?
I will literally kick the boat. Like...
You and Jinbei just holding from the back, kicking?
Just kicking.
It's like that.
I will literally... My swim speed is 30. That is fine with me.
That's slower than the boats that will be chasing us.
Alright. So here, let's, I'll give you guys sort of control of forces. Let's say that, these people are listening to you guys. You have at your disposal all of these pirates and scallywags that at your disposal, minus a group that would probably only listen to Buggy, but a big majority of them. You have Eva and Jinbei and Crocodile, Bones, Mr. 3 and Bone Clay. If you'd like to know about any of their powers, you can sort of ask from what you would know, but...
There probably was a way to be able to get around this without fighting, and I don't know what it was.
I'm not going to have you guys roll initiative at all. I just want like a soft initiative of like, hey, you guys can use powers, you guys can use attacks and shit. You're not going to kill Smoker? I'm just telling you now, that's not going to happen.
I would like to do... like... fireballs.
Okay.
Over the majority of the area. Like, of the Marines.
Okay, you're going to drop Fireball on the Marines?
Yeah, I'm going to drop Fireball on the Marines.
Okay.
Deathwink is Eva's, like, most powerful.
She has her big AoE that was, I made it turn undead, but she does have a spell. Hang on. I did give her some wild spell, I think, for that purpose. Yes, she does have a big AoE.
Okay. She does that towards the Marines.
Okay.
Not towards Smoker, because there's not a way to get... There's not gonna...
Okay, so you and Eva doing AoE attacks on the Marines, helping the pirates fend off Marines.
Right.
Okay, so you guys are hitting, like, the back of the army. Okay.
Yeah.
Thoughts for you, Jinbei, Crocodile, any of that stuff?
I want to cast Thunderwave on the Marines.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to just like shock and awe the Marines and see if we can get them to abandon Smoker, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Left to his devices a little bit. Crocodile is sort of trying to go head to head with Smoker. There's similarity in powers, but Crocodile has to play it real safe with that weapon of his. And Crocodile's weapon does not work well with Smoker.
Jinbei doesn't have any big heavy hitter things.
Not AoE. He's really good at hitting one person really hard.
Okay. Would he be able to find the weak spots on Smoker?
You can send him to try to fight Smoker. He does have the ability to fight Devil Fruit users.
That sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
And
Henri.
Henri, stick it with me. He's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
okay, I'm just gonna put Mr. 3 on AoE and Bone Clay on Smoker as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Daz will help Smoker, but so with this course of action, we have we see this fireball erupt and explode within the Marines, sending Marines flying off out of the area. We see Eva jump into the air. Her head almost expands suddenly and sends an enormous wink and just a huge cylinder down onto these Marines. Again, just sending people flying all over the place.
Good.
The pirates and the Marines clash. And you see that the Marines are getting a little shaken up by the feats of power that they're seeing. You you cast
I cast
Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and throwing back some of the first force that hits, because it's point blank. So yeah, so some of the closest pirates, you step in and just fling them back while your pirates come around you. Mr. 3 throws up a wall of wax that is just pushing over like a tidal wave. You look back and you see Smoker and Crocodile clashing. Smoker had to let down some of the fog wall because Jinbei was able to strike it and it would push back every time, and he was having trouble maintaining that form with Jinbei disrupting. And so now it's come down to sort of clashing swords between Crocodile and Smoker. Their fight is a little above and beyond for Daz and Mr. 3 to step in, but they are helping fend off some of the other Marines. As you now see, with the smoke wall gone, the buggy pirates are trying to push the ship loose from the ground, while the other ship has turned around. It still seems empty. There's no one on it, and it's just sort of spun in place.
At that point, with chaos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chaos, crazy everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I grab Kay, and I whistle to Henri, and I tell Eva and Jinbei, and I point to I yell, "Hey!" and then I point over to the boat, and then I make a run for it.
Okay.
I go after.
Alright. So, Smoker catches it as you start heading past, seeing you guys go through, and attempts to go after, but surprisingly, Buggy spots the weakness in Smoker's power. Similar to Buggy, Smoker's extension is related to his feet. Of course, he can reach much further than Buggy, but knowing this, Buggy has grabbed one of Smoker's feet and sprinted off to the side.
Oh.
Again, sweating visibly, likely crying, definitely screaming. And you hear this murmuring from the crowd. Captain Buggy's sacrificing himself to save us.
What a hero! What a champ!
You can almost hear the internal dialogue of Buggy. That might just be him screaming. So you hear it's just like, "No, I want to get on the ship too!" As he's running with this shoe. And it's disrupting Smoker's power because the feet are getting too far apart. And so now Buggy has stopped in place, but so has Smoker as you guys are running past. Giving Crocodile a quick opening and gets a good cut on Smoker with his
Jeez.
with his hook.
If Buggy can hear me, I start screaming, throw the shoe! Throw the shoe into the water! Throw the shoe!
I don't think you make it that far, but he
Oh, no.
tries to throw the shoe. Once it leaves his hand, it gets sucked back over to Smoker.
Oh,
But Crocodile's hit did a good number on him, caught him off guard, and he's trying to leave as well.
Nice.
He and Daz make a run for it to join you.
okay.
Buggy is now the target of Smoker's rage, and
no.
there's this bizarre chase. This bizarre chase of this smoke man that looks like a genie wielding a bat, swinging at this man who keeps separating in the middle to dodge and shit. As he is trying to circle around towards the ship, and this rage has left him from seeing all the other pirates. These other pirates are leaving. They're getting pursued by the Marines. What do you want to do? Are you?
I want to help Buggy. He's
Help
done
Buggy.
so much.
Has he though? Has he though?
No, we gotta get out.
He's doing okay. You see Eva turn back and fire another one of those colossal shots
Mhm.
at the Marines that are pursuing the pirates
Okay.
to help like fend off.
I'm gonna throw, is there like a straight line at any one point of just like Marines that are gaining on pirates?
I mean, probably yes, but that might not be the best use of your shot. I would say
Okay.
fireball is likely your biggest.
Okay, then yeah, I throw another fireball, but I aim towards the middle where all of them are, like, I aim to the middle of the Marines.
Gotcha. So you do that, and the Marines are getting pushed back really hard. They're starting to see that too many of their number are injured, have been thrown around. The pirates are functioning with a lot more devil fruit users than they are. But now some of the ships are beginning to fire upon the deck of Impel Down. These cannonballs are landing on the
Empty ship
around you
too?
guys.
Is the ghost ship also?
Firing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Neither is Buggy ship. The ship that Buggy has stolen.
Then where? But it's the other like Marine ships, or?
No, they're firing at you guys. They're firing at the deck of Impel Down.
Got it. Okay.
You see these ships firing, and Crocodile turns to Jinbei and says, "Can you do anything about these?" And Jinbei says, "Just get me to the water." And so as you guys are running towards the empty ship, it begins to rise out of the water.
No.
Underneath it is another pirate ship. It's built like a whale. It looks like a submarine.
Okay.
And on it, that ship is facing you guys. And on the front is the insignia that is a circle with a face, and it looks like a gear around the outside. The colors are yellow and black all throughout. This front panel opens up, and you see a polar bear in a jumpsuit waving you guys onto the ship.
Is it Trafalgar Law?
You don't know?
Oh yeah, follow.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not, right?
This sounds good and chaotic and great.
Yeah. So he is waving you guys on. Smoker is still not noticing, even as Buggy gets closer to the ship. He's still just swiping away. Buggy, with remarkable stamina, is juking, vibing, still sprinting full speed, with all his heart and soul to make it back to the ship. You see many of the Buggy pirates just sort of charge the other ship to push it off. Just so many guys just charging into it and begin scaling the side of the ship as best they can, while some of the other pirates are following you guys. Most are following the Buggy pirates because people aren't sure about this submarine thing that just showed up. You guys approach the edge of the ship, and the polar bear man waves at you waves at you guys and just calls out specifically to you three or you two and Jinbei. And Eva turns to you guys and says, "You go with them. We'll clean things up here."
No, Eva needs to come with us.
It will be all right, darling. Darling. Yeah, words are hard.
Are we gonna see her again?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely. But she jumps into the air and starts firing rapid fire winks at the Marine still on the deck of Impel Down. Jinbei looks at the bear and says, "I will join you in just a moment." And he dives into the water and vanishes. He is
Cool.
gone like a bolt.
Okay.
Crocodile looks to him and goes, "And what about us?" And then from behind the polar bear, a door opens and a man steps out. He is slender, wearing a yellow shirt, regular blue jeans, this white hat, and just a very fancy samurai sword. "And who the fuck are you supposed to be?" And Crocodile looks at him just dumbfounded. And rage overtakes him for a minute.
Can I
And he
roll a history check on the guy with the samurai sword?
Yes. Would you like to as well?
Oh no! 14.
14?
How does he know my name? I mean, but still.
Yes, your name.
No, but the polar bear did.
19.
Well, he... Yeah, you're 19? Okay.
I'm assuming this is a humanoid?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 19.
Okay. So... This man has been on all kinds of wanted posters. It seems like he's got a new wanted poster each week with a higher and higher bounty. He's one of the young supernovas, one of the new age pirates, just burning his way through the Grand Line almost as fast as he can. His pirate crew is known as the Heart Pirates, and this is Trafalgar Law.
I was right!
Yeah. He is he's sort of a bizarre person. He was a relatively just unknown. He was a doctor before he was a pirate, and then just up and took up piracy and has become one of the most noticeable of the young pirates, up there with Eustace Kid and Monkey D. Luffy and the Straw Hats and stuff. Just making a name for himself at an alarming rate.
Cool.
And for some reason seems to have aligned himself with you guys.
What's the polar bear about?
Don't worry
That's his
about
first
it.
mate.
I love him!
I never remember his name. I don't start with a T, but he's real cool.
I love him. Okay.
He's always looking for a lady polar bear. So, rage getting the better of him, Crocodile leaps into a sandstorm flying up at Trafalgar. And you guys don't really comprehend what happens in this moment, but somehow, where Crocodile was standing, there's Trafalgar, and Crocodile is now headbutting straight into the ceiling of Trafalgar's ship.
Cool.
Excuse me for a moment. He switches back. Now, for those invited, would you care to join us?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Crocodile still dumbfounded, but now Smoker is getting close.
Oh, yeah.
And he has taken notice of what's happening. Trafalgar looks to you guys. The doors begin to close. We'll get you guys away from the plate, but the ship's all yours from there. We promise someone we get you guys out. Can't take you much further. And so the ship begins to move. You can see through some of the portholes that Buggy's ship has started to take off as well. Other pirates are jumping in the water to climb up the side of the ship. You see many of the pirates have gotten off of impel downs and are trying to get onto the ship. Some are trying to climb Trafalgar's, but not a whole lot of luck. It's moving weirdly and sinking under quickly, and it's creating a vortex and throwing people out. He's pulling you guys away, and he ushers you up to the deck of the other ship. Mm-hmm. As you climb out on top, you look out and you see the other marine ships. And one by one, these just blades of water are cutting through these whole ships. They're sinking through the middle.
Oh my god.
Or just these bolts flying through the side of the ships and them capsizing to the side. Just one by one, they're just being destroyed.
Yeah.
He destroys a good chunk of the ships that were especially close to your side, and out of nowhere just comes soaring out of the water and lands on the deck of the ship.
I give him a high five.
And he high fives you back.
Yeah!
Nice.
I shout back, this is what happens when we make friends, Dial!
And you hear from the other ship, like in the distance, in just an angry, gruff voice, "Fuck you!" He heard you guys.
Yes!
Smoker is now making his way back to the first ship that can make it back. He is not going to let up this chase. Trafalgar tells you guys.
What marine ship is over there?
There's a few that Jimbo didn't sink. He just sunk all of the closest to the west side where you guys were at.
No. Like, is there a ship that has been docked that looks like all the Marines are running to?
No, some of the ships are closing in faster. They're coming back from the formation.
Damn it. Okay. I have one more fireball on me, and that's what I was gonna do.
You're probably out of range at this point.
Okay, I'll wait.
You're being taken away. You know that there's more ships likely coming. And then, as Trafalgar is about to leave you guys to send you, it's just on your way, the Dindin Mushi of the Marines ship starts to go off. Would you like to go listen?
Yes.
Yeah.
You head to the communications room, and it's a message to all the Marines, to all the Marine ships.
Mm-hmm.
This is to all Marine vessels in the vicinity of the Gates of Justice. Marine Ford is under attack. The Moby Dick has been spotted. Whitebeard is here. Calling all to return to Marine Ford now. And that's where we're going to end.
Oh!
That's it. That's the end of this chapter
Oh my gosh!
of One Piece.
That was wonderful.
The Moby Dick was spotted. We gotta go after it.
What do you guys think of that? What do you guys
that
think?
was so much fun.
That was very good.
It was really tense, but that was so fun.
Yeah, you were stressing. You were stressing.
I didn't want this last part to be actual combat, like mechanical, because I knew the big bad fight was going to be a big chunk of time.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do this as more of like a, hey, you guys are controlling this battlefield. What do you want to do? Kind of thing.
Cool.
I like that. That was a good way to handle it.
We didn't know exactly how to react to that. We thought that... I thought that there was some trick to it, but you were just like, no, we're all fighting.
Yeah. There's things that you could have done. There's things I guess, if you wanted to take more of a driver's seat, you could have made more strict and more regimented commands. I just didn't know how you guys would take it, and I was just gonna go from there. Because I gave a little bit of that offer when y'all were fighting Magellan of hey, Eva and Jinbei, they'll take your command first and then go. Mm-hmm. And so you could have altered the fight in that way.
Yeah.
But it was up to you guys. I think I made the Hydra. I think became a wall more than I wanted to, but that's fine.
That's okay.
It was fun.
It was fun.
And so for you guys listening and watching on YouTube, we're going to do one more little section for the audio only of the podcast, where we're just going to sit around and talk a little bit about this, and I'll talk about my ideas, and you guys can ask questions about parts of it and everything. And so yeah, if you want to hear about that, just hop on over and find our podcast, Pretending to be Wizards. Find us on iTunes, give us a good rating. And thanks for watching. For those listening, see you in just a little bit.
Thank you.
Woo!
Woo!